Good morning, everybody. Hope you had a great evening. Yesterday we were in the 40s, high 40s, and drizzle. Didn't get much rain out of it. We have a week in the fall and a week in the spring where we just kind of mist over and foggy and drizzly. Great sleeping weather, but not much in the way of moisture, and we really, really need it. We are getting behind. Normally we get right under 30 inches, and we've been in the low 20s last year, and we're several inches behind from last fall. And again, it does affect our agricultural production and our crops, so don't need to do that. Okay, there is no news out overnight. There is no news scheduled for this morning. The biggest thing today is triple witching day for the stock indexes, and the ES, the direction of the E-mini, can actually trade today. And my guess is that if anything happens, we got ourselves a short squeeze potential, more so than a long liquidation into expiration for the E-mini. So I see a saddle formation. I see the market needs volume in between. We've got a very, very strong P today. So 16 to 20 is probably resistance, and leaning against this high volume number right here would have you short at 16. So I'll make 16 to 20, sell one, might take a 15 to get in, and then 23, 27 for sell two. The volume node down here is at 6.5, 6, low volume at 4, so we'll make 4 to 8, buy one, and then 01 to 29 for buy two, and we'll just look for the market to fill in volume today in between those 2 points. We do have a P, so we've got a pretty good shot of getting up into the 16 to 20 area. And I still like the buy down here at 29 on a structural breakout. You can see that the market is rejecting prices below 04 right now. So we should have pretty good support at the buck to 04. Based on the overnight, I'm going to put support at 4 to 8. I'm going to put resistance at 16 to 20, and we're going to see if she plays out that way. Not much to say news-wise, not much to say in overnight developments. Draghi yesterday has advanced Greece $400 million. That's in the pipeline. Greece will take it, and they're trying to play the Russian card now. Russia will supply anybody obsolete weapon systems. They probably have to de-rust them themselves. They'll supply anybody rhetoric if they think it'll tweak the West. And Greece has promised, if they do align with Russia, that there'll be the veto for anything that the European Union wants to put sanction-wise, action-wise against Russia. You talk about guaranteeing getting you kicked out of the EU. That probably would do it. So right now, Greece gets the money that they needed to keep their doors open. Merkel entered the negotiations yesterday in a very, very public way, saying we've got to resolve this, got to keep the European Union going. And we'll see how that shakes out. Not much volume because we've made new contract highs. So you can see right here that the low volume numbers in the 162.16 area, 162.20 area. We had the breakout late the other day at, I think it was, 17? I like a limit buy down here at 17.18. We have rejected prices below 63.04 as it stands. So we've got volume at 22, and we've got volume at 12. And we have profile that's leaning B, and the knob spread is some profit taking before the weekend. So I'm going to put the buy 1 to 5. And then 25 to 29. Buy 2. Obviously, this 9 area 12 area. Could be as low as it goes. We'll just have to see. On the sell side, 23 to 27, and then 31 to 03 for sell 2. And no news to drive the markets. We could have a pretty quiet session. Okay, retail accounts continue to be buyers of gold. They do buy into every break. The major seller in gold are central banks, and they buy the physical on weakness. So it's really a strange market that we're in. Bear in mind that you and I can go to jail for inside information, let alone market manipulation. So congressmen are exempt from going to jail on inside information. Obviously, governmental agencies, central banks are exempt from it too. All for the common good, right? So gold, very, very tight trading range, not a lot of volatility. We've got volume here, and we got a little bit of volume down here in the 63 area, and we've got the breakout basically at 63 to as low as 55. So a limit buy, say at 55.50. I like that trade very much. I don't think we get there today. So sell 73, 75, 78 to 80 on the buy side. That's what support is, 65, 67. I think we might be able to do a little bit better than our 60, 62. No news to drive the trading today. I think the market's focus is going to be triple witching in the indexes. And if I had to guess, we're going to look at a short squeeze there, and that could hurt gold and could hurt the financials. Okay, the euro, again, pretty strong overnight. Part of it is that the EU is not falling apart, and they're not going to take a bloodbath on Greek paper. The European Central Bank released a study, I believe, on Wednesday that said if Greece leaves the Union, they're going to be writing down Greek paper by 95%. I think that does reflect reality. Greek paper isn't worth very much. We've got nickel price increments on this market, so it's compressed. We've got volume right here in the 75 to 80 area. We've got the spill up here from 75, so 40 to 50 is going to be sell 1. Really like the sell against 75 because of this, so 70 to 80 will be sell 2. On the buy side, 107 and 675 for buy 2. Okay, crude oil, again, we closed yesterday at 45.62. They had trouble at 75. We're currently at 17. London stopped at 52, so 50 to 75, sell 1. 46, 46 and a quarter, sell 2. On the buy side, I think it can go a little lower. I'm not sure that we'll get there. So this 45 area is potential support, but let's try for 44.75s, 44.50s, and then buying against 44 for buy 2. Okay, triple witching hour on the E-mini. Let's go take a look at the F1 screen. We've had a pretty strong rally up. We had very, very strong selling that took us down pretty quickly. My guess is, given the P that we've seen in the last couple of days, that we could get a short squeeze going. And if we take out this K period high at 2104, I think that would be confirmed. So I think this market's going to try to trade higher initially. And then we're going to see if the market makers defend their positions. So the first little place they would defend it, I don't think a lot kicks in until it goes above 21. So our first sell band is going to be this 95 area, sell one. Like to sell against 2100 because it is a pretty round number. But I think we get a short squeeze. It comes after lunch. On the buy side, like the 85, 87. And our 80 to 82 for buy two. So triple witching hour is kind of a interesting day when they took options out of it. They slowed it down quite a bit. And but my guess is that we're probably looking at a short squeeze when it's all said and done. Take about 20 minutes to get everything up and posted. I'm going to get going on that. I'll be back as soon as possible. Later.